Hello, sweet friend. My name is Micah, and in this video, I would like to share with you the Cat Collage Club Collage collection for June. I'm the illustrator behind Cat Collage Club, and every month I like to share with you what's included in this month's printable collection and just have a little chat about all of these cute kitties. But before we go into the cats, I was playing around with some inks prior to filming this video, and so now I have some inky fingers, and it turned out that some of those colors look very strange when they land on skin, so I'm sorry that my fingers are very inky stained. But yeah, let's focus on these cute cats because, oh my goodness, are they living the best life or what? I actually got a request a couple months ago from some Cat Collage Club members that live in a tropical climate if we could have some cats who are enjoying some time at the beach, enjoying some coconut milk and sitting under palm trees. And so I figured this would be a great time to include some of this because, yeah, who knows, maybe some of you have some vacations planned. And I also made sure that some of these are just more general, being outside, you know, getting some sunshine on the body and sitting somewhere. Like she could be sitting at a lake, or you could be, you know, chilling in your garden, those kinds of things. So I hope this is a good mix, no matter where you're enjoying some sunshine. But yeah, I was particularly inspired by Hawaii, so that's where the aloha comes from, and the yellow hibiscus flowers, which I learned is the state flower of Hawaii. So yeah, I hope that this is just in general a good summery mix, and you know, if you're heading into winter, or if, you know, summer weather is not yet arriving where you are, I hope that, you know, maybe you can at least bring some summer vibes into your journals, or just journal about how in your head you're here, those kinds of things. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this either way. And then here we have all kinds of different cats, actually. Just a very evergreen kind of collection of cats. I think most of the rest of the June collection is actually this way. So we have some happy male cats or male related cats. This is a design I've done previously. Actually, maybe I'll show you. Yeah, here it is. This is from November 22. So it's been a while. But yeah, back then I did this drawing, and recently I've been going through a lot of my older collage sheets because I've been setting up a shop with some of the older printables. And so I stumbled upon a couple of older designs where I was sort of like, oh, I was really like to revisit that idea because I think it's cute, and yeah, just something really useful. It comes in handy for all kinds of different journaling opportunities. And so yeah, so we went from this to this, and then there is, if we jump ahead a little bit, I also redid the idea of the bookshelf with a ladder and picking out a book. I thought that was so cute too. I actually kind of like her outfit a little better than hers, if I'm now looking at it. I like that kind of scarf too, with the boots and the dress. It's kind of cute. So yeah, kind of fun how that came out, I think, personally. A little bit of a blast from the past, so to speak. And then, as you can tell, we have quite a few cats that have also joined in the hobby of fountain pens and inks. And so if you enjoy your fountain pens and inks too, I hope you're gonna enjoy these cats. So this one I thought might either be for inking your pen with a new ink, but it could also be that this cat is cleaning her pen and getting it ready for a new ink. Yeah, that could go either way, I feel like. And then this one, I thought this might be nice to write in an ink name if you got a new bottle, or you could print this on fountain pen friendly paper and then even swatch some ink if you wanted to. But again, if that's not an option, then at least you have enough space to maybe write the ink name on there. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy those. And then I thought it might be fun to also have a cat cutting out collage sheets. I don't know if that was last month or the month before that. We had a cat that, let me see. Yeah, I just happen to have that handy. We had the cat with all the stickers and the sticker album, and it seemed like you all really enjoyed that one, so I felt like it was also time to have one with collage sheets. And then these poor cats have lots going on, especially this one. Lots of to-dos and things to keep track of. Poor thing. This is actually based on a doodle from my journal, if I can find that for you. And somebody had commented on a journal flip through that they really liked that cat. Yeah, here it is. I decided to make the glasses a little smaller. I felt like that was a little confusing as to where the glasses are in her head. I don't know, that's really esoteric, but yeah. But that's kind of fun for if you're studying and teaching yourself something or learning something, or if you're homeschooling, those kinds of things. So yeah, cat with a blackboard, really cute. And this is, you know, a lot of us probably after a long week or a long day just collapsing into a comfy chair. And then for all of the dog lovers, I thought it would be really cute to have a cat playing with her dog. The thing about drawing dogs is always, of course, that breeds look so different. And so if you have a bigger dog, then of course this might not quite resemble your dog, but yeah. I figured it would still be nice to have a dog in there though. So yeah, that's sheet number 2. And then going along with all of the fountain pen and ink cats, I was like, well, if they're about ink, then maybe it would be kind of fun to draw them in ink as well. So I made this sheet with all of the different versions of that, both in brown and in black. You might have even seen me draw this one on Instagram. I posted a reel, just sort of filming the process, and there's something really fun that happens when you just have a thicker line and you have really nice ink on a paper. Looks really yummy. So yeah, here are those. And then what's fun with these two is that, again, if you can print these on fountain pen friendly paper, then you can use this for some ink swatches and put them in. If you can't print on fountain pen friendly paper, another idea I had was to print them on transparent sticker paper, and then you could do a swatch in your ink journal, and then you can just stick this on top of the swatch. Now, obviously, that's a little trickier to align correctly, but yeah, just an idea. Or you could always try and cut this middle piece out and then stick it into a journal, and then swatch your fountain pen ink on the journal page. But yeah, I figured I'll include it, and then you can have a play with it and see what you can make of this. So yeah, so that's those. And then here I got a request for some gaming cats, so we have a few of those. We have some Nintendo Switch cats and some, well, I was thinking of PlayStation, but I guess there's also Xbox, or I don't even know what all is out there, but this is sort of more of an amalgam of different PlayStation controllers, so I wasn't really trying to match a specific one, because I don't know what you all are playing, but I figured this was a good sort of overall game controller design. Yeah, we also have a cat that is enjoying some cafe journaling time. I mean, I guess she could also be sitting at home, but yeah, I was thinking of this as a cafe setup. And then just the other day, I think I didn't finish the, I don't think I finished the spread, but I did 2 workouts back to back, and I was so proud of myself that I gave myself this, I don't know, would you still call that a medal? This sort of like ribbon thing. And so I thought, well, there's hopefully a lot of different ways to use this where you can give yourself a pat on the back, and so I included that here. And then I got a new ink, Sailor Afternoon Tea, which has a similar color to the color of this teapot. And so I was just, yeah, inspired by the ink color to make this design. And then down here we have a cat that is filming a reel, and this was also inspired by a journal spread. This was from the 1st of February, which is Hourly Comic Day, which I participated in. And so I drew myself as a cat filming a reel. And so then I got a bunch of comments asking for this cat to be part of Cat Collage Club, and I had forgotten. And so thanks, Julie, for reminding me. So here is the cat filming a reel, or she could also be, you know, taking a photo for social media or for other things. And then because I had some space left, I was like, well, if we're already on the topic of taking photos, might be fun to just have a cat with a camera. So there's that, just a little bit of a vintage design almost there for the camera, which I think is so cute. And then the pizza cat is also based on a journal spread, which I can show you. I hope you enjoy when I show you where some of the inspiration is coming from. Let's see here. Where is that? Ah, yes. That's this page right here. I really like how this turned out with this sort of more limited color palette. Yeah, let me know. Would you like some of the elements to have more of a limited color palette and not be like full color? Let me know. I could play around with it. I mean, not much changed, I guess, because obviously the plate is white, but yeah, I don't even know if I'm making sense in terms of limited colored palette versus full color, because obviously some of these are already don't have that many colors in them, but yeah, let me know. Yeah, so I hope these are really, really fun and you can enjoy those. And then, last but not least, we have some cats that are enjoying some comfy, cozy time in bed, sleeping, but also maybe watching a movie or a TV series. And this one, yeah, that cat could also be watching something, or maybe they're working in bed. I've certainly done that before. But also these are just some tired kitties, or maybe even sad kitties who needs a hug from a teddy bear, and low energy kitties. I thought these would come in handy. And then for some non-screen time entertainment, we have a cat who can't decide what to read next, or deciding what to read next. And then, yeah, I already pointed her out with her cool bookshelf and the ladder. That is the coolest, right? If you have a bookshelf with a ladder. And then this cat, we had a similar cat in the fall at some point. And yeah, I recently, again, came across it and I was like, oh, we need a non-fall version of that. So yeah. And personally, I always think that we can't have enough cats with books. It's just what I think about that. But yeah, and then I was setting up my own little ink journal. And so because I was setting that up, I was thinking of some lettering pieces I would like to have for this. And then I decided, well, we have so many inky cats in this collection, I bet some folks might enjoy having this to play around with also. And so I decided to print mine on some clear sticker paper, and so they just blend right into the page. Really fun. And yeah, let me know. I was already thinking of some other words that might be fun for this, but yeah, if you have more lettering things that you would like, let me know. And then, of course, as always, we have the cute and teeny tiny minis. They always look so, I don't know, so fun. But yeah, those are those, and that is all that there is for the June collection. I'm already thinking July we're gonna have some more summery cats. I always feel like summer is interesting because there are so many different ways of enjoying summer, and of course not everybody is heading into summer. Our friends in the Western Hemisphere are heading into winter, but while talking about summer, you know, there's the tropical beach summer, but there's also the not tropical but still beach summer, but there's also the summer spent in the garden, or the summer, well, where else can you spend the summer? Sort of more like sea, the Atlantic Sea kind of summer, and sort of maritime elements and those kinds of things. So yeah, lots to explore there. And then I know that I have been promising some folks some exercising cats, so those will definitely come in July and all those good things. We need some barbecue cats, you know, that's a nice thing to do when the weather is nice out. But speaking of collections, as you all know, starting in January, I have switched the Collage library to a rolling 4-month rotation, or rolling rotation. March is going to get archived by the end of June. So just a reminder to download the March files if you haven't already. And just a quick reminder what we had. We had some birds, we had cleaning cats, we had cats with art supplies, and some fun watercolor numbers, and some other just general cats and kitties. So yeah, if you sign up before June 30th, then you can download these and find these, as well as the April and May collection, of course. But yeah. Alrighty, I think that is all from me at this point. Thank you so much for being here, for always leaving such kind and supportive comments, and just in general your support. It just means the world to me. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, happy journaling.